Hi guys, this is the solution for your homework. For number 2, variables x and y are known to be related by an equation of the form y equals to ax squared plus b. Okay, by plotting y against x squared, draw a straight line. Okay, this is the guide for you. You have to draw y against x squared. We already have y right here. Check. But we don't have x squared, so we need to make one more table for x squared. So we already have x for number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. To get x squared, we have to square the x. 1 square equals to 1, 2 square equals to 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, and 5 square is 25. So we have to draw this x and this y. This is as the x-axis, this is as the y-axis. Okay, let's draw it. Okay, this is the axis, and then we have to plot one by one. The first is 1, 6.2. 1, 6.2. It will be right here, the first one. And then the second one is 4, 5.6. 5.6, sorry, it's right here. Okay, and then 9, 9 pairs up with 4.6, 9 and 4.6 right here, and then 16 and 3.2, 16, 3.2 right here, and then for the last one is 25, 1.4. Okay, and then we will draw the straight line, and this is the result. Now we have to find A and B. To find A and B, we have to find the equation of the line first. First, we have to find the gradient. The gradient, we can take this point and this point, maybe. Yes. So we have 1,6.2, and then for the last one we have 25,1.4. To get the gradient, you can use rise over run, but if the numbers is not integers, we can use this formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, and then we will have the m. The y2 is 1.4 minus y1 is 6.2 over x2, 25 minus 1, and the result is negative 0.2. And then we have to find the c. Okay, this is the gradient, and then we have to find the c. Y equals to m x plus c. Big X and big Y. We can use the 25,1.4 maybe, or maybe the smaller one, 1,6.2. Use 1,6.2 to find the c. So we put y 6.2, and then we put the m 0.2 negative, and then x is 1 plus c. We will get the c. C equals to 6.4. Okay, we already have m and c, therefore we will get y equals to negative 0.2 x plus 6.4. This is the equation of the straight line. But do not forget to change the big Y and the big X into y and x squared. So we will have y equals to negative 0.2, change this x into x squared plus 6.4, and then compare with the questions. The question is y equals to ax squared plus b. So we will have a equals to negative 0.2, and we can conclude that b equals to 6.4. There you go, a and b. Next is number 3. Number 3, we have this x and y, the table of x and y. The question wants us to plot 1 over y against x. Okay, so we already have x, we don't have 1 over y, so we have to create a table for 1 over y. Okay, this is the table for 1 over y. to get 1 over y, you have to calculate from this one. Yeah, so for 2.5, you calculate 1 over 2.5. For 1.11, you calculate 1 over 1.11. Okay, and so on. Okay, this is the table for 1 over y. I already calculated for you. And then for the graph, you will have to plot 1 over y against x. So this one is 1 over y, and this side is x. Okay, and then we have to plot one by one the points. The first point will be, wait a minute, the first point will be 1, 0.4. Okay, 1, 0.4 is around right here, and then 2, 0.9, 2, 0.9 is right here, and then 3, 1.4, 3, 1.4 is right here, and then 4, 1.89, then 5, 0.42. Okay, and then you will have a straight line. And to find the gradient, I will use the first point. The first point is 1, 0.4, and the second point, the last point is 5, 2.38. Okay, I will use this one, but it's up to you if you want to use the first and the third, up to you. Yeah, okay. So the gradient will be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. y2 2.38 minus 0.4 over 5 minus 1. The result is 0.495. Okay, therefore we will get y equals to m x plus c. The m is 0.495 x plus c, and then we have to find the c. Yeah, the c, if you look at the graph, the c should be 0, but to make sure, we just have to calculate it. Okay, use the first point. The first point is 1, 0.4. We will put the 0.4 into the x, and for the y, I will put 1, 0.495 times 1, and then plus c. We will get c. Yeah, so c equals to negative 0.095. Yes, so the c is not exactly 0, but it's very close to 0. Yeah, and then the next is, we already have y equals to 0.495 x plus c, negative 0.095. And then we have to change the big y and the big x into 1 over y and x. So we have to change this one, 1 over y, and change this x. Okay, equals to 0.495 minus 0.095. The question wants us to find the a and b. We have to compare it with 1 over y. The question is 1 over y equals to ax plus b. We can conclude that a equals to 0.495 and b equals to negative 0.095. Okay, that's the answer for a and b. The answer key at the book, at the back of the book, is round off. Yeah, round off of this one, 0.495 round off into 0.5, and negative 0.095 round off into 0.1, negative 0.1. Okay, so our answer is already matched with the answer key, so it will be correct. Next is number 4. Number 4, we have to plot y against 1 over x. We don't have 1 over x, so we will have to create the table of 1 over x first. Okay, this is the table of 1 over x. To find the value of 1 over x, you have to calculate it from here. 0.2, 1 over 0.2. For 0.4, 1 over 0.4, 1 over 0.6, 1 over 0.8, and 1 over 1. Let's calculate it quickly. There you go, that's the answer for 1 over x. And then we have to plot 1 over x and y. Yeah, so this is 1 over x and this is y. So the points will be 1 over x first, 5 and 5.25. 5 and 5.25 is right here. Okay, like now I guess it will be right here. 5.25, wait, it's right here. And then 2.5 comma 3.38, it's right here. And then 1.67 and 2.75, and then 1.25, 2.44, and then 1 and 2.23 right here. Okay, and then we will have a straight line. And then the next step is, as usual, we have to find the gradient. For the gradient, I will use the last point. The last point is 1, 2.23, and the first point 5, 5.25. Yeah. So the gradient will be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. The y2 is 5.25 minus 2.23 over x2 5 minus x1 is 1. The result is 0.755. This is the gradient. And then we'll have to find the c. Big Y equals to m, 0.755 x plus c. To get c, I will use the first points. It is 1, 2.23. So let's put this into the y. 2.23 equals to 0.755, and then the x is 1 plus c. Yeah, so 1 go to x, 2.23 goes to y. 2.23 equals to 0.755 plus c. I will get c equals to 1.475. 1.475. Okay, and then I already get y equals to mx plus c. Y, big Y equals to m, 0.755 x plus c, 1.475. And then I will have to change the y and the x. Y and 1 over x. I change this y into y and this x into 1 over x. Yeah, equals to 0.755 plus 1.475. And then look at the questions. The questions is xy equals to h in the bracket, xy equals to h in the bracket, x plus k. Okay, for these questions, it's easier if we compare it from the questions. So I will have to multiply this h to the bracket, hx plus hk, and then I will divide them all by x. So I will get y equals to hx over x plus hk over x. Yeah, so I can cross out this x, and then I will rearrange them properly. Hk over x, yeah, I can separate the 1 over x into 1 over x plus h. Do you get it? And then let's compare it with this one. I will write it one more time right here. So h times k times 1 over x plus h. The h is 1.475, and the hk should be equals to 0.755. If I put this h into the equation, it will be 1.475k equals to 0.755. So k equals to 0.515. 1 2, sorry, 0.512. Okay, this is for K and H. Okay, for number 5, we will have to plot y minus x against x square. Yeah, so we will have to create two tables because we don't have x square and we don't have y minus x. The first is x square and the second one is y minus x. Yeah, x square means you have to square the x. 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 16 and 25. For y minus x, you have to minus this y and this x. Yeah, 41.5 minus 1 is 40.5, 38 minus 2 is 36, 31.5 minus 3, 28.5, and this one is 18, and this one is 4.5. There you go, we have the proper table. As for the graph, we have to plot y minus x for y-axis and x square for x-axis. Yeah, the first point is 1,40.5. It will be right here maybe. And then for the second point, 4,36. 4,36. Okay. 40 point. Yeah, okay. 36. Yeah. And then 9 and 28.5, and then 16, 18, and then 25 and 4.5 right here. Okay, and therefore we will get straight line. Oh, I do a mistake for the 16. Before it was right here, so I move it into right here. Yeah, 16 supposed to be at the rate of 15. Okay, the next step, we will have to find the gradient. To find the gradient, I will use the first point and the last point. The first point is 1,40.5 and the last point is 25,4.5. The formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. You can also use raised over ln also. Yeah, 4.5 minus 40.5 over 25 minus 1. The result is negative 1.5. Okay, this is the m. Next, we will have to find y equals to mx plus c to get the c. Use the first point, 40.5 equals to m, negative 1.5 times x is 1 plus c. So the c will be 43. Okay. After we get y equals to m, negative 1.5 x plus c, we will have to change the y and the big X into y minus x and x squared. Okay, let's change them. So this one is y minus x, this one is x squared, equals to negative 1.5 plus 43. The questions want us to find p and q, so we have to make it similar into y equals to px squared. The question is y equals to px squared plus x plus q plus x plus q. Okay, how to make it similar? Look at this. We already have y minus x, right? If we move this x into the left side, it will become y minus x equals to px squared plus q, which is very similar with our equation. Yeah, so let's compare them. Y minus x equals to px squared plus q. We can tell that p equals to negative 1.5 and q is positive 43. There you go, p and q. Easy. Oh, wrong calculation, guys. This should be 42. This 42 and this one also 42. Wait a minute. 42, 42, 42. Yeah, okay. It matches with the answer key. Next. Number 6. We have to plot 1 over n against 1 over t. So I will create a table for 1 over t and 1 over n. To calculate 1 over t, it's 1 over 1, 1 over 2, half, 1 over 3, 1 over 3. But later we will have to plot this point, right? It should be, so it's better to use decimals. 1 over 2, 0.5, 1 over 3, 0.67, sorry, 0.33, 1 over 4, 0.25, 1 over 5, 0.2. Okay, for the n, we calculate 1 over 1.33, 1 over 1.0.01, and so on. Okay, this is the 1 over n, the table of 1 over n, 0.75, 0.99, and so on. And then we have to plot it, 1 over n against 1 over t. So the points will be 1, 0.75, 1, 0.75 right here, and then 0.5, 0.99 right here, and then 0.33 and 1.09, will be right here, and then this one right here, right there. Okay, we will have a straight line like that, and then we will have to find the gradient. For the gradient, I will use the first point. The first point is 1, 0.75, and the last point is 0.2, 1.15. The gradient will be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. 1.15 minus 0.75 over 0.2 minus 1. The result is negative 0.5. And then we will have to find the c. Y equals to mx plus c. Y equals to negative 0.5x plus c. I will use the first point 1, 0.75 to find the c. Let's put 0.75 into the x and 1 into the y. 0.75 into the y, 1 into the x, yeah, plus c. So I will get c equals to 1.25. The complete ymx plus c is negative 0.5x plus c 1.25. Do not forget we have to change the big Y and the big X into 1 over n and 1 over t. So I will change this into 1 over n and this one as 1 over t. There you go. Equals to negative 0.5 plus 1.25. Next, we'll have to compare it with the questions to estimate a and b. The question is a over n plus b over t equals to 4. A over n plus b over t equals to 4. Let's look at this. Is it similar or not? Oh yes, it is already similar, but we have to move this b over t to the right side. So a over n equals to negative b over t plus 4. Is it plus 4? Oh yes, it's plus 4. So this one is n, yeah. How to do this? Okay, let's separate the b and t first. A over n equals to negative b times 1 over t plus 4. We can do that, right? Okay, and then since we have to make it 1 over n, I will divide them all. This one, divide them by a. Yeah, so the a over n will become 1 over n. Remove the a. This one will be negative b over a, because negative b divided by a, times 1 over t plus 4. 4 divided by a is 4 over a. And then we have to compare it with our equation. 1 over n equals to negative b over a times 1 over t plus 4 over a. See, it's very similar. So we can tell that 4 over a equals to 1.25 cross multiplication, and then I will have A equals 3.2. After I get A, I will look at this one, negative 0.5 equals to B over A, negative 0.5. Because I already have the A, I will put it right here, negative 0.5, and then calculate for B. Negative B equals to 0.5 times 3.2, negative 1.6. B equals to 1.6. There you go, we have A and B. Okay, for number 7, express each of the following questions in a form suitable for drawing a straight line graph. Yeah, but this time there are no clue for what do we have to plot. We have to find it by yourself. Okay, for 7a, I have y equals to a over b minus x. Yeah, to make it a straight line, we have to change it into y equals to mx plus c. Similarly, like this. Yeah, so I will have to maybe flip it. Yeah, flip the right side, and then we have to flip the left side. Remember, y only means y over 1. So when we flip it, it will become 1 over y equals to b minus x over a. And then I will separate the fraction. 1 over y equals to, separate them, b over a minus x over a. And then rearrange to make it more similar with y mx plus c. I will write negative 1 over a times x plus b over a. Yeah, let's compare them. Y equals to m x plus c, already similar. So the equation, express of the following equation in form, and then explain how the corresponding unknown constant may be determined. Okay, so this is the expression. We already make it into y equals to mx plus c, and then we have to explain how the corresponding unknown constant may be determined. Okay, negative 1 over a is the gradient, and b over a is the y-intercept. There you go, it's for 7a. For this kind of questions, maybe there will more than one answers. So if you different from mine, you can use another way to find the solution to make it match with the answer key. Yeah, there will more than one solution. For number B, we have y equals to p square root of x plus q x. Okay, for this one, maybe we can divide them all by square root of x. Yeah, so the answer is y over square root of x equals to p plus q square root of x. This is already similar with y max plus c. So this is the y, this is the m, this is the x, and then plus c. Yeah, so it's finished. We only have to explain what is p and q. P is y-intercept, and q is the gradient. Remember, the number in front of x is gradient and c is y-intercept. Yeah, this is for 7b. Next is 7c. 7c, we have y equals to x squared plus ax plus b. For this one, maybe we should divide them all by x, maybe, or x squared. Do you have any idea? No? Yes. Okay, no dividing, because when you divide this, it will be more complicated. So it's better you move the x square into the left side, so it will become y minus x square equals to ax plus b, and this one is already similar with y equals to mx plus c, right? So we have to plot y minus x square for the y-axis and x for the x-axis, and then we have to explain what is a and b. A is the gradient and b is y-intercept. There you go, 7c. Next is 7. Okay, 7d, y in the bracket y minus a equals to x minus b. What do we have to do? Let's try to multiply this one first. Y times y equals y square minus ay equals to x minus b. This is only x, this is only y. Maybe I can put them together. Y square minus x equals to, move the ay into the right side, it will become ay minus b. Oh yes, it's already similar with y equals to mx plus c. Yeah, so the y is y square minus x against y. Yeah, it's not have 2x right here. You can also use y as long as the form is similar with y mx plus c. And then we have to explain what is a and b. A is gradient, or you can say slope, and then the b, the minus b is y-intercept. Okay, that is for 7d. And then 7e, mx square plus ny square equals to x. Okay, for this one we have to divide, I think. So I will write ny square equals to, first you have to move the mx square to the right side, negative mx square plus x. Okay, and then we have to move the n also to make it y square only. Y square equals to, move it right there, negative mx square plus x. This one is over n, this one is also over n. To make it y mx plus c, I think I have to divide them all by x. So I will get y square over x equals to negative m over n. X square divided by x is equal to x. X divided by x is 1 over n. There you go. It's y mx plus c. Yay! Y equals to mx plus c. This is the expression, and then I will have to explain what is negative m over n. It's in front of the x, so it will be the gradient, and the constant is 1 over n. It's y-intercept. It's for number 7, guys. For number b, for number f, number f later. G is not yet. H is also not yet. So we will continue to number 11. For number 11, there are no clue what do you have to plot. So you have to find the x-axis and y-axis by yourself. Yeah, the question is y equals to ax square plus bx. The trick is to make this equation into y mx plus c. Okay, so maybe I can divide them all by x. I will get y over x equals to ax plus b. This one is already similar with y equals to mx plus c. So I have to plot y over x for y-axis and x for x-axis. Yeah, okay, let's plot it. But we don't have the y over x table, so I will create it for you. Okay, this is y over x table. To calculate the y over x, you only have to divide this and this. Yeah, 1.6 divided by 1, 1.6. 7.2 divided by 2, 3.6. This one is 5.6, and the last one is 7.6. There you go. We have the table for y over x, and then we have to plot it into the Cartesian. So what is the axis again? Yes, the axis is y over x for the y-axis, and then x for the x-axis. What is the point? The point will be, wait a minute, the first point is 1, 1.6, 1,1.6, and then the second point is 2,3.6, 2,3.6, the third one is 3,5.6, 3,5.6, and then 4,7.6, 4,7.6, and then we will have a straight line. There you go, it's the straight line, and then I will have to find the gradient as usual. The gradient, I will use the first and the last point, 1,1.6 and 4,7.6. To find the gradient, it's better use y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, since it's not integer number. 7.6 minus 1.6 over 4 minus 1. This one is 6 and this one is 3, equals to 2. Next, we have to find y equals to mx plus c. By finding c first, I will use 1,1.6. You have to put 1.6 into the y. 1.6 equals to m is 2, x is 1 plus c. So I will get c equals to negative 0.4. y mx plus c, y equals to m is 2, x plus c, 0.4. Do not forget to change the y and the x, y over x and x. So I will change the y into 1 y over x equals to 2, change the x into x, minus 0.4. And then we'll have the a and b by compare this one and this one. Yeah, I will rewrite this at the bottom of our equation. Y over x equals to ax plus b. Y over x equals to ax plus b. And then I will have b equals to negative 0.4. I will have a equals to 2. That's it. And then the last one is number 12. Number 12, we have y equals to cx plus d over x. We have to draw the table first from your graph, yeah, by drawing a suitable straight line graph. But there are no clue what we have to plot, so we have to determine it by yourself, yeah. First, you have to make this equation into similar with ymx plus c. Maybe by times it with x. When you times them by x, it will become yx equals to cx squared plus d. And then it is already similar with ymx plus c. So we have to plot yx for y-axis and x squared for x-axis. Yeah, but we don't have the table. We will create the table first. Okay, the top one is for x squared and the bottom one is for yx. To find x squared, you have to square this one. Yeah, the result will be, okay, this is the table for x squared and yx. To find yx, you only have to multiply x and y. Yeah, and then we will have to draw the graph. Okay, the axis should be like this, and remember, you have to plot what? Yx for the y-axis and then x squared for the x-axis, yeah. So let's plot the first point. The first point is 0.04 and 1.5. 0.04 and 1.5. And then 0.16 and 1.7. 1.7 maybe right here. And then 0.36 and 1.9. 36 and 1.9, and then 0.64 and 2.2. Okay, and then we will have the straight line. Okay, this is the graph, the straight line, and then I will have to find the gradient as usual. I will use the first point 0.04, 1.548, and then the last point 0.064, 2.272. The gradient will be m equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. y2 2.272 minus y1 1.548 over 0.64 minus 0.04. The result is 1.21. Okay, after this I will have to find the c. mx plus c, y equals to 1.21x plus c. I will use the first point 0.04, 1.548. Let's put 1.548 into the y, equals to 1.21 times x, 0.04 plus c, and then c equals to 1.5. Therefore I will get y equals to 1.21x plus 1.5. Do not forget to change the big Y and the big X, yx and x squared. The big Y into yx, and this one is x squared plus 1 over plus 1.5. And then we have to compare with this one to get the c and d. I will write this at the bottom. yx equals to cx squared plus d. So I will get d equals to 1.5 and the c is 1.21. The answer key is already matched. Okay guys, this is your answers to your homework. I hope you understand. If you don't understand, you can ask me. Bye bye.